In this video, I'm going to go through how to find the different averages for this data set in the middle. I'm going to start off by finding the mean. Now, the mean is a calculated central value, and to work it out, we need to add up all the values and divide by how many values there are. First step always is to add the values that you've been given. If I add them up, I get 33, and I need to divide by how many values I have, which is 6. 33 divided by 6 is 5.5. The mean can be a decimal. Therefore, the mean is 5.5. The mode, or sometimes called the modal class if it's grouped frequency, is the value that you see the most often. Now, there can be also more than one mode. So you look at your data set and you look at the number that you see the most often, and in this example it is 4. Median is the middle value when your data is in order of size. So your first step always has to be to put your data from either smallest to largest or largest to smallest. It doesn't actually matter because your middle value will always be in the middle when it's in order of size. I'm going to place it from smallest to biggest. You then need to think which value is halfway between. So I have 6 values, and the number that is exactly halfway between is actually going to be somewhere between these two. If you do not have a value halfway between, you have to find the halfway point between the two values on either side of it. And the halfway point between 4 and 5 is 4.5. The range then is the spread of data. It tells you how spread out your data is. And to calculate the range, you do the maximum value, subtract the minimum value. The maximum value is 9, the smallest value is 4, so I need to subtract those two values. 9 subtract 4 gives me 5, so the range is 5. The interquartile range is the difference between your upper quartile and your lower quartile. So once again, if you put your data in order of size, you need to label where your median is. So my median was here. From the previous example, it's 4.5. Now your lower quartile is halfway from the start of your data to your median. So you're kind of finding the median, but from the left-hand side of your data. So my lower quartile is going to be 4. It's 25% of the way through my data. And my upper quartile, you look on the right-hand side of your mean, it is halfway between these two numbers, so it's going to be 7, and it's 3/4 of the way through your data. 25% of the way through and 75% of the way through, and this is 50% of the way through. And your interquartile range then is your upper quartile subtract your lower quartile, so we need to do 7 subtract 4, which is 3. 3 is my interquartile range.